You know, I always start with my national news. What do you got? Oh, he got the Dodgers. Oh, he's doing too much. Oh, he got the Mets. He's still doing too much.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams.
The shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Oh, it stays fair.
Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now James Wood off the mark there. And that's ball two. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
One out in the top of the first.
Batting third.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Man at second. Outside Lowe, and it's 2-1. On the ground right side. The tag, and he's out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
The catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Runner at third, 2 away. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
2 outs. Goes down looking.
Oh my God! You keep forgetting pitch count was already. I remember the time I was.
Back here with my pal Siggy, getting the nod in this one, Mitchell Parker.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
We go to the bottom of the first. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Just missed.
2-1 already.
Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Let's go.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that one.
Here's Juan Soto. That one at the knees for a strike. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's Pete
He
Alonso.
swung at him?
The 1-2. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call.
Batting fourth, the left
Here's
fielder,
Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo.
A little bit high. Ball 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Squirts away a little bit. So now 2 on and 2 outs. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, interesting. He went with the off-speed and walked the hitter. Maybe want to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 out. Oh, and now a wild pitch. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. Fastball in for a strike. It's 2-2.
I know what I'm doing.
Fastball's in. That last one called for a strike.
Strike
Probably
three.
away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
I got you.
Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young.
1-1, Jacob. What is this dumb doing? You know the guy who touched me.
Caught him looking for the K. And now, Robert Hessel the third. That's off the mark, 2-1. Peterson, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time. The first, Nats go down 1-2-3.
Can I do that? Hot mustard chips.
Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Don't eat them. Don't eat them.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. And that one fouled off.
We don't believe.
At the belt and fires. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He's in there.
Oh,
And stepping
man,
in.
he was so late.
Swing and a pop-up.
Oh,
And that's a fair ball.
oh.
Tying run is in to score from second.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Kind of a strange double. Didn't exactly drive that pitch, but I give him credit for staying through the ball and just working that outside pitch the other way.
I'm not confident about pitching now.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Ruiz puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. Nice job behind the plate there. So the batting order turns over. Here's Francisco Lindor. Taylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That
I don't know what
way
this
he's got a
does.
distraction to
3-1.
get at the plate.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You're messing up my pitching.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there.
Good camera.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's the veteran DH, Josh Bell. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. C.J. Abrams taking aim for the Nationals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs. Now the left fielder, James Wood. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And the count now even up.
2 strikes.
And downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Hassel. And out number 1 on the grab. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he's having some real issues with control.
Here's Starling Marte.
Marte.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that will end the inning. Back here at Citi Field. Now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Come on. Let's go.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
There's the swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That missed by a lot. 2-1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Oh, yeah, 95 speed. Sure, it's a good.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Young off of first with 2 away. Up with it, fires to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Back here in Queens, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Brett Baty up now for the Mets. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
In for a strike, 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Center fielder,
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. The next offering misses. And it's 2-1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And that one is lifted in the air. Wood sizes this one up. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Close one doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. And they grab the lead. It's 3-1. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Next offering is downstairs. 2 out, space is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now here is Pete Alonso.
What's up, Matt?
Missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
I don't know where the camera at.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena.
You mess with the Nationals? That's my
After putting up a
thing.
nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Josh Bell at the plate
I don't know where the
now.
camera be at.
On the ground, and that's just foul. And there's a ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Nobody out, runner at first. And it's caught. One down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. James Wood getting ready to hit.
There we go. Now let's crack it. Let's go. Let's go.
Late that time, it's strike 2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him in a scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches.
Oh, yeah. Time for him to come out there.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-1.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's provided them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
I'll give him that. I'll give him that. Curve. Give me a curve.
Next pitch off the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Out of the way.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So now here's the Mets DH, Starling Marte.
with shitty teams. I don't know why he paused. Like, dude, you're not pitching. They nasty.
So the Cubs are summoned from the bullpen. Kyle Finnegan.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that started up for him. Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed are creeping into my mind right now.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That's how you make good teams.
On the ground, right side. Over to Lowe. Marte retired. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field.
Oh, he ran back like a little punk.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So digging in, Francisco Alvarez. And it is 2-1. Just missed.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count's full. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back. Top 6. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe. Now pitching for the Mets, number 43, Huascar Brazoban.
Next pitch is downstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
Way back there. And in one hops the wall.
Oh my
Around
God.
first, heading for 2.
That should have been a
And
home
he
run.
greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And the batter now, Keibert Ruiz. Man at second. That one misses. Now 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, no outs. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. And a count 1-2. with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. On the ground is second, might be two. Lindor, that's one. Over to Alonso, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Ground ball, left side. Zips it to first. Third out. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the sixth inning. Now to third baseman, Brett Baty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
That's a really good tip right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to net right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Got one foul.
That's inside. Beatty on at first. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Throws it away. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the bottom of the sixth.
That's horrible baseball.
That one the other way. And foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit. And now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Lindor swings through that one.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. First and second here, no outs.
3 balls, 2
In the
strikes.
dirt. And they're all loaded up.
you get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk.
No outs.
So they're all loaded up. So up next for New York, Juan Soto.
No outs.
On the ground, could be 2. Goes to third for 1. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Pete Alonso down for the Mets.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one out to right. Hassel makes the grab for the second out. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. 2 aboard, 2 outs. In the dirt, but kept
1
close.
ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
1-2.
Popped in the air, left field. Wood makes the grab, and that is that.
Timu.
Top of inning number 7, and now up for Washington, Robert Hassel III.
Hassel.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lindor makes the catch, and there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And that's downstairs. 3 balls and a strike. To the right side. The throw to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Josh Bell.
Come on, Josh. I need you.
And that's too high. 2 down, nobody on. You're in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off. Right side, and it goes just foul. And down on strikes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 7th, and now the Mets DH, Starling Marte. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Jose A. Ferrer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short, Abrams. Throws to first. Marte retired. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
1 down, base is empty. Not even close there. And the count 2-1.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Straight queso.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. This one popped up. Wood on the move. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 away. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 2 outs. And that's in the 3rd. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Popped up. Low. Makes the catch, inning over. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The Nats in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boom, it starts the leadoff man. They need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Number 75, Reed Garrett.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now, James Wood. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So up next, Nathaniel Lowe.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. Now one missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that one upstairs. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings through the sweeper.
Well, a hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. As a run scores. 2 on, 1 out. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. And a count 1-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. That one's got to feel good. It's 5-4. 1 down. Digging in, Jacob Young.
Comeback City.
Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. And that skips into there.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it and save the rest of that bullpen and somehow stop the bleeding.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Robert Hassel III. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And that just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses, and the count's full.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Come back. This be coming back.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Brett Baty. Looking to get the tying run on base. Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in, and there's one away. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's to third, down the line, and it's foul. Next offering is down low.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time. He never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
High fly ball out towards left center. Reaching forward, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. It's a lot of those are really fun to make.
So 2 down now, and here is Francisco Lindor.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with the MVP, Boo?
2 outs, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And fouled off.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score.
Lindor on the move. Swing and a little popped up. And that will end the inning. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting first base. Josh Bell.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 70, Jose Butto.
And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Up next,
C.J. Abrams now.
C.J. Abrams.
Gotta make the lead a little bigger.
Breaking in there, got him looking.
I looked at him.
2-way down. Now the left fielder, James Wood.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 down, nobody on. And that one hit to first. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Now at the plate, Nathaniel Lowe.
Runner, he's going.
Oh, he jumped the gun for second. Throw, safe. 1-run game here at the top of the 9th. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Taylor moving back. And it is gone. That one felt good. It's 7-4. And now the catcher comes up to him. Keibert Ruiz.
Yo. You do not have any friends. We about to change that. All right, bet. Let's see my record. I'm nowhere near top 100. Damn. Oh, man. Everybody leaving. We about to play. With DC at? Y'all got the Nationals? Oh, you just switch like that. No challenging. Oh, alright, he sent it. No messages. I don't see nothing, Ken. I don't see nothing on my friend list. There you go. Alright, bet. Become close friends. Alright. happened? Oh yeah, we play 9.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers about to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Jose A. Ferrer. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
And a foul ball.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And it's even up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That to right. Hassel moving under it. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's Corey Seager.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Okay. Just making sure.
Headed towards the corner.
Oh, that's foul.
And that is a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Ruiz down to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
Wyatt Langford in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1.
He went.
Langford checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. That one not close. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Washington, D.C. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Langford puts it away, and there's 1 down. And now up for Washington, James Wood.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing deGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
0-1. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Langford makes a move towards the gap. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And that's in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
It's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Smith makes his way towards it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Nationals Park. New inning getting started. Here's Josh Young.
Josh Young.
Ferrer back to work. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Oh, shit. I fucking up. I thought we were
Around
going
first
to
and a
say
sling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And the throw's offline. Safe at 3rd.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
I gotta take my out.
No outs. Runner at first. Jonah Heim now at the
gotta take my
plate.
outs.
Switch hitter batting right.
Good shit, man. Good shit.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. The throw in, headed for the plate. The throw's offline, he's saved. And they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Ground ball right side. Garcia tosses to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Hung up in a rundown now between 3rd and home. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Look, Cam, don't try to take it easy on me, bro.
Garcia.
Don't try to take it easy on me, bro.
Inside at 100, and that's ball 1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
It's time for this
Bases
shit to
empty,
come out.
2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the 2nd. And this is inside. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Yep.
And they'll do it again. And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Dang, that was a good hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
I gotta get my pitching game, but my pitching.
Pinch hitting for the Rangers, number 32, Evan Carter.
Evan Carter. 5 home runs.
2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it.
Woo. It was getting ugly.
And welcome back to the ball. Here's the catcher, Keiler Ruiz.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a swing and a miss. DeGrom, a former Rookie of the Year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Oh.
The pitch. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Why did I swing it back? That shit was high as fuck. He about to go.
That one just misses, and the count is even 2-2. A little bit low.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. They say you win. 1 out, bases empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me, he's trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
I need something up the middle.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I let him have fastball, so I gotta stop swinging.
2 down, bases empty. Here's
Even
Josh
that
Bell.
shit, they say good.
And that's in there at the knees.
Foul ball, killing me.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the second. And we're back on to the third inning. And stepping in is the speedy Sam Haggerty. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Haggerty goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game. He joined the team as a free agent. On the ground right side. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, a nice ground out.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
And that one hammered way back there. And
Wow.
it bangs off the foul pole, home run. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Nice hit,
Well, he
bro.
really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But
Good shit. Good shit. Come on, lefty.
Andrew Chafin enters the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 53.
Now it's going to be Wyatt Langford. Ribs, but it curls foul.
Oh, shit.
Here comes the 0-1. Ball one there. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Ruiz down to first with it. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Young. Ground ball up the middle, Garcia. To first, and that is that. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for Washington, Robert Hassel III. That's down and in, a slider missed.
definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fastball for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Foul ball still 1-2 count.
Wow, Forrest.
Throw to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. So digging in, Jose Tena. That misses the zone. Ball one. An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and one away. So up next, Jacob Young.
Don't do that. Well,
And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the next lineup turns over. And here is C.J. Abrams. He's 0 for 1. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
come on, CJ.
And ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. On to the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Jake Burger.
Jake Burger.
There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. And there's a foul ball. Burger stands at second with no outs. Towards first. And that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. And it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Simeon stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now, a man in a scoring position.
I was trying something. It didn't work.
And that misses. And now 3-0. The other way. Hassel right there to make the grab. 1 away. Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Line drive.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Come on. Come on.
Carter, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one ripped. Hassel makes the grab, and that'll do it.
Can't keep up. You got no offense.
Bottom of the 4th, up now for Washington, James Wood.
James Wood.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
0-2.
I'm about to go back.
High fly ball down the left field line. Carter.
You drop it.
And it's caught for the out. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Fly to left his first time.
Number 33, Nathaniel Lowe.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The Nationals still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
One down, base is empty.
Inside ball.
Just misses. 2-2.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Got it. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Keibert.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And strike one to the catcher.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a ball. Langford on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Sam Haggerty. Chafin back to work. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Adios, pelota. He'll circle the bases. It's 5-zip.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Seager stands in now. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2.
Young.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the inning. And now for Washington, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Nats just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Seager makes the grab. 1 down. So now the DH spot, Josh Bell, struck out swinging his first time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Dives and makes the catch.
What the fuck doing?
Now batting the right fielder, Robert Hassel.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Robert Hassel III. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees. Strike 1. The Rangers leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Nationals Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. Foul ball. Heim, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here is Marcus Semien. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Out to short, Abrams. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
I believe we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Gone! That ball was crushed. He made him pay for that one. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
Sometimes a pitcher just has to tip his cap to the hitter. That was a really good sinker down and out of the zone. The place you want to miss, but the hitter looking down there clearly gets to it, and he gets it up in the air.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Now the 3rd baseman, Jose Tena.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not.
Young.
Come on, get there.
Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
I don't know what it looks like going through the zone for those hitters, but the swings are defensive, and that's a real indicator, along with just the other stuff you guys have noticed about how nasty he is right now.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Carter makes the catch. 2 away. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Number 5, shortstop. C.J. Abrams. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 67, Jake Lentz.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No
The
ball.
Nets yet to pick up a hit here. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
No more lefties in the bullpen.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Cole Henry.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on them.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Here comes Corey Seager.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Garcia. On to first. Seager is gone quickly. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Swinging a foul straight back. That was your worst start one year. Did you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Up now for Washington. James Wood.
Wood.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And it's 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Outside. And it's 2-2. That one drifts inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and that's the first out. Nathaniel Lowe digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Late on that fastball.
2-2 the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting, catcher, Keibert.
Stepping in, Keibert Ruiz. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. Langford hauls it in to end the inning. We go to the 8th. Now, Josh Young.
Number 6, Josh Young.
Henry back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 the count.
Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hassel pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jonah Heim. Up and in, ball 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt.
1-1.
And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood sizing this one up. He makes the grab. 2 down. The throw to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back in Washington, D.C. On to the bottom of the 8th. For Washington, Luis Garcia. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. First pitch, and he just misses. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Bell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
That one off the mark, and the count is 2-2.
2 strikes.
The Nationals hitless so far in the game. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Robert Hassel to third, the next to hit. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Next offering down in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he makes the catch. And that is that.
Well, I think that.
And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's Marcus Semien. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Gone! That ball was crushed. He'll touch them all. It's 7-0. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. And that one fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one away. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers.
The left-hander, Evan Carter.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. This one in the air. Tenna under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Sam Haggerty stepping in for the Rangers. He's already homered here in this one.
I'm just fucking with you, Garrett.
That one misses. And that's ball 1.
It's fucking with you. Beating 7-0.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for a base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a ground ball. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the 9th, down for Washington. Jose Tenna. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get.
Number 41.
You can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that,
That
you hope that
shit
he
looks
strikes the hitter
stupid.
out.
I can't get it.
3
That's
outs
so
from a no-hit. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Quick reactions behind the plate, and he
Up
tags him
next
out.
for the Nationals,
And now
the
it's going to
first
be Jacob Young.
Young.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Milner, a 6'3 lefty, 185 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Bases empty, one away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And another ball.
3-0.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Langford coming on. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. Out.
Number 5.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. And the no-hit bid comes down to this. One more out to get. The Rangers up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball, and this should do it. On the run, sends it over to first, and they've done it. It's a combined no-hitter.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. This team got the W. That's what's most important.
Good game. Wow. Damn. All right, I need somebody to try and play.
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given
Leading off
day.
Yeah.